Anne Heche exposed Ellen DeGeneres in upcoming memoir? Anne Heche, who died in August 2022 at the age of 53, spent the last year of her life writing a new memoir called Call Me Anne. The memoir, a sequel to her 2001 book Call Me Crazy, will be published by Start Publishing in January 2023. Heche discusses her relationship with Ellen DeGeneres, whom she dated in the late 1990s. In an excerpt from her upcoming memoir, Heche wrote, "I was labeled outrageous because I fell in love with a woman. I had never been with a woman before I dated Ellen." She added that she was effectively blacklisted in Hollywood due to the fact that she was part of one of the few openly gay relationships in the industry. On top of that, Heche also describes feeling like she was being shamed by the world, describing how she didn't know how to label her sexuality at the time and didn't think it was fair for the world to either. Heche wrote, "I did not personally identify as a lesbian, I simply fell in love. It was, to be clear, as odd to me as anyone else." There were no words to describe how I felt. The former actress then added, "Gay didn't feel right and neither did straight. Aliens might be the best fit, I sometimes thought. What, why, and how I fell in love with a person instead of their gender I would have loved to have answered if anyone had asked. But, as I said earlier, no one ever did. I am happy that I was able to tell you in this book once and for all." Jared Weisfeld, the independent book publisher behind Start in Hoboken, New Jersey, confirmed that he signed a deal with Heche in May 2022 and that she had submitted a manuscript for the memoir shortly before her death. Weisfeld said Anne was an inspiration to the LGBTQ+ community and beyond. "This book deserves to be read by all of her fans. We are grateful to have the opportunity to share her message with the world. While we are very sad that Anne isn't here to see the book we published, we know it's what she would have wanted." The Donnie Brasco actress wrote about her mentor Harrison Ford, as well as Alec Baldwin, Ivan Reitman, and Oliver Stone. During a podcast appearance earlier this year, she teased that some of the truths about her relationship with Ellen DeGeneres would be revealed. Emmy-winning actress and Tony nominee Anne Heche and talk show host Ellen DeGeneres were one of the hottest couples in Hollywood in the 1990s. They began dating in 1997 after meeting at a Vanity Fair Oscar party when Heche was a rising Hollywood star at the age of 28 and DeGeneres, 11 years Heche's senior, had a promising comedic career. After 3 years together, the couple parted ways in August 2000, citing an amicable split in the statement. The joint statement, released at the time, read, "It is an amicable parting and we greatly value the 3.5 years we have spent together." However, a year later, DeGeneres revealed the split came as a huge surprise to her. In conversation with the Los Angeles Times, DeGeneres reflected, "She walked out the door and I haven't spoken to her since. I don't have the answers." For Heche, 1 year after the split, she went on to marry real estate broker Coleman LaFoon. They welcomed their son Homer in 2002. Heche and DeGeneres later spoke about their relationship and breakup, with Heche saying in a 2021 interview that she broke up because of DeGeneres' alleged pursuit of money. Heche reflected on the reason they called it quits in her podcast Better Together with Anne Heche and Heather Duffy Bulliston in June 2021. When asked directly by Bulliston why she broke up with DeGeneres, Heche said, "Well, I think you know the answer to that question. I think we could probably whittle it down to one thing. If we live in loving kindness, and that is my destination and my dream for us all, I would say that was not her goal." She continued, "I broke up with her because her goal was to have a lot of money. Mine was to find love, and hers was, I want $60 billion, Heche continued. Good luck. Our forks are never going to meet. The further we stay on with this, the further we will be apart." Speaking back in 2001, DeGeneres said, "I thought Anne loved me with all her heart, but now I know the truth. Anne never truly loved me. I see now that I was being used." Heche died after complications from a car accident, including a severe anoxic brain injury. The official statement from Heche's representatives honored her film legacy, writing, "Anne had a huge heart and touched everyone she met with her generous spirit. More than her extraordinary talent, she saw spreading kindness and joy as her life's work, especially moving the needle for acceptance of who you love. She will be remembered for her courageous honesty and dearly missed for her light." Upon her passing, a statement read, "We have lost a bright light, a kind and most joyful soul, a loving mother and loyal friend. Anne will be deeply missed, but she lives on through her beautiful sons, her iconic body of work, and her passionate advocacy. Her bravery for always standing in her truth, spreading her message of love and acceptance will continue to have a lasting impact." DeGeneres later tweeted after Heche's death was announced, "This is a sad day. I'm sending Anne's children, family, and friends all my love."